What is going on, Basehead family? Parker here, and that is right, back to another Project Sequoia build video. And yes, today we're finally going to be starting on some sound deadening. Now, what that means, we got to pull all this out, got to pull the panels out, maybe pull all the ceiling stuff out as well. So we'll probably be a couple videos before we get this totally done. But at the same time, I got to run new grounds and just do a bunch of really foundational stuff for this build, for the Sundown show. So that's what we're going to get started on today. For the sound deadening, we are using this matte 66 80mm sound deadener. This stuff is awesome, guys. This is the very best deal that I can find on 80mm sound deadener. I will leave links in the description below to where you can get this stuff at a really, really great deal. And of course, we'll see what it does once we have it all in, see how much it improves the sound in the car. Now, I've already sound deadened the front door, and I'm going to show you guys just how much of a difference it can make. This is the back door that is not sound deadened, and this is the front door that is sound deadened. You gotta sound deaden those back doors and the trunk, of course, but guys, we gotta sound deaden the entire car for this build. So that means we gotta pull all of this out. Gotta pull out my sub, gotta pull out my wall back there, gotta pull out the wood floor that I have here, but all that is okay. Also means we gotta pull all this stuff out back here, guys, which kind of a bummer. I gotta pull it out, but again, not a big deal, going to be worth it. I gotta run a bunch of new grounds anyway, which is a much needed thing and will be so much easier with all this out. I also need to carpet my wooden panel here on this side, so while everything's out, we will do that as well. Also, one thing, thinking about changing the name of the channel to Basehead Family. Let me know what you think of that name, guys, if you like it, if you don't. I feel like that would be pretty cool, guys. You all are my Basehead family, and I really want to make sure that I include just everybody in that. Y'all really are the reason I do what I do, and I always want to thank each and every one of you. That also would allow me to do some stuff like maybe some cool t-shirts that said Basehead Family and other stuff like that. That would allow you guys to help support the channel and help support some of this that we do here. Guys, really excited? Let me know what you think. That ended up being not too bad, guys. Was kind of dreading doing all that, but everything just came out pretty easily. Guys, I will say, really kind of plan what you're doing when you make this thing. Kind of like the fact that this piece just slides out super easy. Stuff like that. Really kind of plan when you start your build a good foundation, and then it's pretty easy when you got to pull stuff out or, you know, just for doing stuff right overall. Of course, over here we got our batteries. I got all my fuses lined up. We got my 300 amps, my 250 amps. Got all my wire kind of neatly laid out so I can just put it back in place pretty easily. Got my amp. Now I am planning to go to two separate amps, probably two 8Ks, But for now, we're going to keep all the wiring like it is. So that way, once I get all my deadening done, get my new grounds ran, if I don't have the other amps yet, I can still go ahead and hook this guy back up and just keep doing normal stuff. We're going to take a quick look at this batteries, see how they're doing. I've had these things in here a year, guys, maybe a little over now. Look at that. That is sitting at 13.3435. And look at that. That is sitting at the exact same. Now, everybody was talking about when I built these, how the bus bars I used were too thin and they were going to melt and they were going to get damaged and they just weren't going to do any good. And y'all know I have pushed my system, guys, pretty hard. So let's take a look. Nope. Bus bars looking just fine. Balancer, everything looking just fine. Okay, let's check out the other one. Would you look at that, guys? Bus bars, balancer, everything is looking just fine. What do you know? Guys, I've had these things in here for over a year. I have pushed them really, really hard. Last year at the Sundown show, I played for so long that I ended up blowing all the fuses I had running to my amp, and I had 4 250 amp fuses, blew all of them. So I have really put a good draw on these things. Now, yeah, they are kind of thin. If you can get better ones, nothing wrong with that at all. But I just want to say, been using these things over a year, and they've given me no problems whatsoever. Also, we got to carpet this guy, so I'm going to check and see if I have enough carpet to finish it. If not, going to have to go get some. Well, I would try, but this little guy literally gets in the way of everything I ever try to do. And for anyone wondering, this is actually just a stray cat that just showed up at my house here like a week ago, and it hadn't left. It literally follows me around everywhere I go, and is the absolute sweetest fella that there ever was. Aren't you? Aren't you? Anyway, maybe we can get it to move and we can test this out. Well, guys, this piece is perfect. We have just enough to do it, so that is absolutely awesome, guys. Really, really excited about that. Are you excited? Are you excited? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. For anybody who is new to the channel, y'all, the way I built this, it was actually super, super easy to do. Just had to lay down all these strips, got them to where everything was level, and that's really all there is to it, guys. This is just a nice piece of the sanded plywood, and then I had extra strips of it. It was super, super easy to do. Now, so far, I've only had these two grounds right here and right here, which surprisingly has done fine. But, guys, we definitely want at least frame grounds. So, y'all going to run through somewhere and run grounds to the frame. Now, all that should be coming in next week. So, hopefully, in the next video or so, we will show doing that. I think that's going to do it for this build update. Next time, we'll try to get the side panels off and some of the top panels off. And we'll start putting down sound deadening, guys. And maybe run the grounds if the stuff has come in yet. We'll see. Guys, I am so excited for this build. Cannot wait to get the 12.6 box in there. This is going to be wild. And having all the sound deadening, having better electrical, more amps, everything, guys, is just going to be epic. Cannot wait to it. Y'all, please like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me out so, so much with doing all this, and I really, really appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep basing on. Also, a quick bonus clip to all my Sundown fans out there in the world. They're always talking about how, oh, Sundown is made in America. Not all of it, guys. Not all of it.